If this finds you in August, then this is your month to become wildly rich in all the ways that matter to you, in terms of your freedom, financially, expressively, in terms of your relationships, in terms of your adventurousness, in terms of your aliveness, your vitality, your well being, in terms of what you're creating and sharing, in terms of what you're building, in terms of how you're living. You see, wildly rich is not just limited to money. Money is just merely a symbol, one of many that is a kind of worldly measurement of what it means to truly be wildly rich. You see, wildly rich is a state of being, a state of pure freedom, a state of infinite possibility, where you don't hold yourself back from being all that you are, from living the life that you want to live, when you want to live it, how, where, with whom, etc. Wildly rich is the ultimate freedom and fulfillment on every level of your being. And so it includes money, but it is not limited to money. You'll have everything that you need to do whatever you want, be whoever you want to be, whoever you truly are, and go and create whatever you desire. And that's what it's like to be a child again, to live from your imagination, to be utterly adventurous and creative and playful, not needing to work hard and struggle to do what you want to do and create what you want to create, but just by living from your heart, living from your inspiration and acting on that, trusting yourself. You see, it is that self-trust that is ultimately what it means to be wildly rich. Because you see, when your wallet is full of cash or your bank account is full of numbers, it doesn't necessarily equate to freedom if you don't feel free. But you see, when you forego these things, when you let go of these concepts, then the entire world becomes your bank account, and life supports you, and the abundance that is your true nature streams through you, supports you, provides for you, and allows you to live in alignment with who you truly are and what you truly desire. And you see, that's what this is really all about. Desire is the real currency of being wildly rich. And the creativity and the authenticity are the real currencies of yourself. And when these come together, when you know who you are and what you want, and you allow yourself to be you, accepting all of your seeming faults and all of your mistakes and your history and everything that's gone wrong and everything you regret, and just embracing yourself, forgiving yourself, loving yourself. And when you see yourself as whole and feel yourself as complete, in that acceptance is ultimate freedom. To be you, to live the life that you want on your terms, to create from your heart. And that's when you don't have to limit yourself to a kind of role or a position or a kind of job, right? Needing to earn your living, needing to conform to society, needing to live up to expectations just to make ends meet, just to get a paycheck, just to sell your soul for security. You are free. You are creative. You have so much power within you to create from your heart, from your imagination, from your soul, that nothing can hold you back when you are committed to following that thread of your desire. Literally nothing can stop you except your own doubt, your own fear, your own insecurity. So you are the only obstacle on your path to being wildly rich. There is not a government or an institution or a Illuminati or some kind of dark, swamp force that's holding you back from being you. It is all within you, my friend. And this is the month where you get to break those chains and those shackles and live free to you. This is your permission slip. This is your invitation to create all that you want, to live the life of your dreams, to follow your heart, to be fulfilled in that, and to be a beacon from that for everyone else to do the same. This is the premise that I often speak of, the aligned creator economy, where we get to be ourselves, uncover our gifts, express our authentic creativity, create from our hearts, share our soul, and in that be utterly fulfilled and supported and provided for by what we truly are. Call it source, call it the universe, call it God, but it is that magnetism that you come into alignment with, which is what attracts everything that is for you to you. You see, by being you, you are at the highest frequency that you have available to you. And that's what this is really all about. Because being wildly rich is a state of being. It is a frequency. And as I've said before, a frequency is nothing more than the state of being that you occupy most frequently. And so doubt and fear and insecurity, they're all part of the game. But when you can meet them with compassion, with courage, with a willingness to understand what they're showing you, because they're really showing you something, a belief, an idea, a concept that you're holding on to that's not in alignment with your true self. Because your true self, your soul, is utterly fearless, utterly playful. It knows that it can't lose. It knows that there's nothing to miss out on, that you're not here to gain anything. You're not here to achieve anything. You're not here to earn anything, because you are already everything that you could be and more. So the abundance that you are seeking to earn, it's already, always what you are. And it is therefore why gratitude is such a powerful frequency that is a point of attraction for money and connections and synchronicities and serendipity and opportunity, right? When we are grateful for that which we are and that which we can't see out here, but we can feel in here, then everything that we could see that's a match to that gratitude comes to us. And that's what it means to be the creator of your reality, the aligned creator. Another concept that I often talk about, which is being at the source of your life, being the creator of your frequency, and through self-knowledge of who you truly are and the self-acceptance of everything that you've picked up along the way, of who you are, who you're not, what you're attached to, what you're identified with, what you're holding on to, what you're resisting, all of that is integrated into a wholeness, into a contentment, into an acceptance. And therefore, you're not beholden to an idea or a story. You're not so easily triggered. You're kind of freed up in yourself, freed up energetically, freed up from your relationships and the judgments and the opinions of others. You are a sovereign being who's here to create, here to usher in a whole new era, here to create an entirely new game, here to up-level humanity. And that is really what it means to be wildly rich, to be a vibrational leader in this new world, to step into your calling, to live true to yourself, and to create a dream life where you are wildly rich in a luxury which goes beyond materiality. It goes into your spirituality, your emotionality, your mentality, your relationships, your circumstances. Everything becomes a reflection to that state of being wildly rich, which is the ultimate freedom. It is the adventure of life. It is the unpredictable, uncertain, yet unbelievably beautiful journey that we are all on. And through this experience of time and space, this kind of hologram of ourself, right? Through our beliefs, through our feelings, through our thoughts, through our actions, we create this seeming reality all around us. But really, it's just a projection of our own consciousness. And so that is the main premise, that you are the creator of your reality, and the state of consciousness that you are occupying is the reality then that gets outpressed, that you experience. And so it's up to you. What frequency, what state are you going to occupy most frequently? What are you committed to? What is your vision? What is your desire? Who do you want to be? What do you want to create? How do you want to live? And of what nature is that? Of what feeling is that? Of what quality within you is that? And that's when you get to start from the end and create from the source and be in the wish fulfilled, living the life that you want, which is often what we place as a goal on the other side of the horizon, on the other side of an outcome, on the other side of an achievement, often which is in the future, in a distant point in space and time. But actually, it's only ever here and now within us. That if we're bold enough to claim it here and now, then it becomes our experience here and now, becomes our sense of self here and now, because it is the frequency that you have occupied here and now. And this is the key to be what you wish to be before you see the evidence of that around you, to claim that, to choose for that, and to live in the faith and the conviction of that being within you rather than being outside of you. And so again, this is my invitation to you to make August the most wildly rich month of your life, to go on adventures, to be intimate and authentic, and to be real in your relationships with yourself, to have a depth of a connection which goes beyond anything you've ever experienced, to put yourself out there, to create, to share, to offer yourself to the world, and to receive, to allow yourself to receive the riches beyond measure, beyond your wildest dreams, to be wildly rich in every way that is beautiful to being human. And with that being said, I'm opening up a very special opportunity this month. It is a kind of party, a kind of club, the Wildly Rich Club, which is actually going to be a Telegram group where we're going to be together for 4 weeks. And you're going to have access to this frequency of being wildly rich through the form of audio notes and videos from me direct to you for this group, and stories and examples and ideas, and unpacking all the things that you may be familiar with the Aligned Creator, my YouTube channel, in more depth. There's also going to be 3 live calls on Zoom where we're going to connect. I'm going to go even more into depth with a lot of these ideas, practical ways of implementing this, of transforming your life, of being who you truly desire to be and who you really are, to answer all your questions and to connect and really bask and bathe in this frequency so that this month of August can be the most fulfilling, freeing month of your life. So if you're interested in joining this group and being a part of this experience, joining this party and responding to this invitation, then comment "rich" down below and I'll send you a link where you can join the wait list and be the first to know about what it means to join this group. And I really hope to see you in there, and I'm looking forward to August being the most wildly rich month that you've ever experienced. So again, comment "rich" down below and I'll send you more information about this.